Well, hello, my friends. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Y'all, I do not know how to curl hair. I tried. It is a mess. I tried. I was in there for like 45 minutes. I need to start watching some YouTube videos so I can figure out how to do that. I tried it with a curling iron. Maybe it would be better if I tried it with a flat iron. I don't know. When I was a kid, I wanted to either be a movie star or I wanted to be a hairdresser. It's a good thing that I didn't follow that path. But of course, if I would have gotten some training, that would have helped. So yeah, it didn't really go the way I wanted to, but oh well. And yeah, I went darker. I went more my natural hair color. I haven't seen it in a long time. So I thought I would give it a shot. And I'm continuing my makeup journey. I'm trying something new pretty much every day, and I'm just so far not liking anything. I'm picky when it comes to makeup, and I think it's because I have texture on my skin from all the acne scarring. So maybe that's why I'm so picky. I don't know, but I will tell you, ever since I've been in here, I feel like the lighting is not very good in here. Well, I mean, I guess it's the same. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because in the living room, when I was filming, there was light coming in from one side and then the other. And I see all of my, I just don't like the way my face looks in here with this light. So I'm thinking maybe I need to get some soft boxes. I know that a lot of YouTubers use that, and I think that might help. So I may look into that, because I can't stand to watch myself. Of course, I don't really watch myself anyway. I really don't. I never watch one of my videos. I just edit it and then that's it. Okay, so I thought we would have some fun today. So y'all know I am friends with Tina from Tina's Best Midlife. She is just the bee's knees, y'all. Anyway, she did a video a while back called Grown Ass Woman Challenge. Women Challenge? Woman Challenge. No, Grown Ass Woman Tag. Grown Ass Woman Tag. Yes. So I thought, how fun is that? And apparently it was started by Erin Busbee. Erin Busbee. I've never watched her before. So I've never even heard her name until Tina mentioned it. And she was the originator of this tag, which I think is so fun. So anyway, I thought it would be a hoot, you know, I thought it would be super fun to do it myself. She challenged her YouTuber friends, and I am honored to be included as one of those. So I'm going to do it myself. Now, I never heard, like I said, I had never heard of Erin Busbee before. So I have since subscribed because she's pretty cool, y'all. No wonder she's so popular. So yeah, I will link her channel below, Tina's channel below. So check them out. See Tina's answers, see Erin's answers. I haven't watched Erin's original Grown Ass Woman Tag video yet. I was waiting. The only one I've seen is Tina. So I haven't done a search, but I want to. I think it would be so fun, but I didn't want my answers to be, what's that word? Swayed in any form or fashion. As a matter of fact, I wrote the questions down, and just before I pushed play, because I didn't want to have time to think about it. I wanted it to be off the cuff, so it would be completely authentic, transparent, and original. So let's get started. And I think it would be fun. If any of you want to answer any of these questions yourself, drop it down below in the comment section. Speaking of the comment section, thank y'all for all of your support. I really appreciate it. My birthday is the end of next month, and if you guys have not subscribed yet, please do so. I would love to hit the big 1,000,000 for my birthday. That would be the best present. I would feel like I've arrived after all of the work I've put into it to finally hit the 1,000. Then YouTube will allow me to do some different things on my channel that I'm not allowed to do, just so you know. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate it. And if you know a friend that might enjoy this kind of content, if you're enjoying it, share with them. And don't forget to like and comment, because those things help my channel to be found. And right now, YouTube is not pushing my videos at all, ever since Shorts came about. So please help a girl out. I really appreciate it. It'd be the best birthday gift that y'all could give me. Okay, so let's get started. All right, number one, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? What would I tell my 20-year-old self? Oh, there's a lot. Stop caring what other people think. Absolutely. It doesn't amount to hill of beans, because no matter what you do to try to please people, and I have always been a people pleaser my entire life, but what you try to do to please other people will never make every single person like you. Never, never. Give it up. Just give it up. Be your authentic, true self, and don't worry about what other people think. They're not paying your bills. They're not living your life. They're not walking in your shoes. What they think about me is none of my business. And I would also probably say everything's going to be okay. Even in your darkest hours, things are going to be better. Anytime that you're struggling, there's always an end to the struggle, and you learn and you become stronger. There is always, always, always something to be thankful for, even in your darkest times. You just have to look for it. Okay, number two, favorite bands of the 70s and the 80s. Okay, that's a good one. That's a long one. I was born in 1970, so I was not a teenager in the 70s. I was a child though, and I can tell you who I loved to listen to as a child in the 70s would have obviously Elvis Presley. I mean, hello. I am one of his very biggest fans. I mean, hello, I'm a mega fan, right? So Elvis Presley, 70s. Sonny and Cher. I loved Sonny and Cher. And I loved to watch the Sonny and Cher show. Loved it. And I have been a lifelong fan of Cher music. Love Cher music. Let's see. Lifelong fan of Cher. Doesn't have anything to do with the fact that that was my nickname too. One of my nicknames. Let's see. So Cher, Elvis. Who else did I listen to in the 70s? Dolly Parton had a TV show, and I used to love to watch that. And Olivia Newton-John. I became a fan of Olivia Newton-John in the late 70s when I watched Grease for the first time. So I would say those were my top 4 in the 70s. The 80s. I was a teenager in the 80s, y'all, so there is a lot. But I will say that the 80s still, I think, is the best decade for music. I still believe it. I mean, I love it. And after all these years, when an 80s song comes on the radio, I find myself remembering all the words to all the songs. So there was a lot. I will also say that I spent the 80s in the pop genre of music, but in probably the late 80s, I became a fan of country music. So there's going to be both. Let's see, 80s. Oh gosh, it's so good. Probably my favorite band was Bon Jovi. And still to this day, I love Bon Jovi. I was never a heavy metal rocker chick, and but I loved pop music. I loved Culture Club. I loved Bon Jovi for sure. I mean, that's all I can think of is Bon Jovi. Let's see, bands. Now, if you're talking solo artists, of course, I didn't do bands in the 70s, did I? No. So Cyndi Lauper, and please don't judge me, y'all. I was, 14, 15, 16. So don't judge me, but I was a big Madonna wannabe. Early Madonna. I just thought that she was so cool. So I had the granny boots. I had the big lace bow in my hair. I had I had the gloves with no fingers. I had the big rhinestone crosses, a cross in this ear, a stud in this ear. I had all those rubber bracelets going all the way down my arm. I had the high heel granny boots. What else? I mean, I thought I was cool. Yeah, I thought I was cool. So yeah, definitely Madonna. Still was a big fan of Olivia Newton-John. And I still loved Cher, that never stopped, and Elvis, that never stopped. Let's see, anybody else in the 80s? Gosh, I liked all the 80s music, all the 80s pop music. And then when I found country music, Reba McEntire, hands down, Reba McEntire was it. Anything else? Oh, I liked Chicago. I liked the group Chicago. And I liked the Police. Huey Lewis and the News. That's all I can remember at the moment. I'm sure there's a big, huge name that I'm forgetting, but there you go. Okay, what one person influenced you the most and why? That's easy. That's my grandpa. That's my papa. I can't even, it's hard to talk about him without getting emotional. He's been gone over 30 years and it still is, yeah, anyway. Definitely my papa. He, why? Gosh, there's so many reasons. He was a animated character that made you laugh every single day. And he loved with all his heart. And he was probably a really good example of, probably my best example of unconditional love. Not that my mom and dad did not unconditionally love me, but parents have the responsibility of discipline. Papa did not. So, you know, there you go. Yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what we did. We were good kids though, but he loved us with everything he had unconditionally. There was never a doubt in either mine or my brother's mind that he did not love us completely, wholly, and truly, madly, deeply. So yeah, I feel like he was a really good role model and example of enjoy life. Don't care what other people think. Have fun, laugh, and give all you have to give without expecting anything in return. And yeah, so my papa. Okay, number 4, what makes you angry? What makes me angry? I'm a firecracker, y'all. That's the very first nickname that Dwayne gave me when we started dating, was Firecracker. There was a song by Josh Turner, country song, Firecrackers, and it reminded him of me because I am very hot-tempered. I blow quickly, and I don't know why. I think I get that from my dad. I know I get that from my dad. And when we blow at each other, it's not pretty because we blow and fast. So, yeah, I get angry. I do. What makes me angry? Unfairness makes me very angry. My parents raised my brother and I to be fair. They were extremely fair when it came to him and I. As far as like Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, I mean, it had to be like matched dollar to dollar, you know. So I raised my children that way. And I would be completely fair with not just what they got or dollar to dollar, but like, you know, dividing family time between my family and their dad's family. You know, I tried to make sure that everything was fair, that I wasn't biased or give more to one side. And we've seen in our own life and have dealt in our own lives with family members being extremely unfair. And that's hurtful. And it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And I feel like, yeah, I'm not going to go on that tangent, but yeah, unfairness. If someone is treating someone unfairly, that just makes me immediately angry. Absolutely angry. I'm one of those people that, because I blow so fast, if someone hurts someone that I love or love or like, I guess, love, yeah, love. Yeah, all reason is gone and I just react. You know, I feel like I'm put here on earth to fight for the people that are not able to fight for themselves and or don't. And that has got me in a lot of trouble. If anyone hurts anyone I love, especially my kids, especially my children, yeah, that makes me very, very, very angry. I can take it more against myself than I can take it watching someone that I love. You know, does that make sense? I don't think I said that right. I have a thicker skin when it has to do with someone directing something at me than I do when someone's directing something at someone I love. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. What makes you happy? I'm going to have to say travel. I'm going to have to say travel. I absolutely love to travel. I just love to see new things. And probably my favorite thing is to travel and explore new areas, new towns, new states. We have never done new countries. I'm not opposed to that. We just don't have those kind of funds. But with my husband, we both just, like, he won't admit he likes to travel. He will not admit that. Absolutely. That's Sherry's thing. That's not Dwayne's thing. Y'all, he loves it. I don't care what he says. I don't care. He loves it. He would never let me leave him at home. It just will not happen because the man loves to explore and explore with me just as much as I love to explore with him. So probably that. But I love to watch kindness. I love to watch kindness. Makes me happy. It just does. When I see someone treat someone with kindness, I just get over emotional and just tears just start to roll. You know, I can't help it. I just love to watch people be kind to each other. Absolutely. I love to, let's see, what else makes me happy? Certain smells, certain sounds, sunny days, flowers, nature. Being out in nature, seeing different scenery makes me very happy. Reading a book makes me happy, especially if it's like, if I'm all cozy and my house is clean around me and I can just snuggle up with a book. Oh, you're speaking my language. Eating something that somebody else cooked. I like it when somebody cooks for me. That makes me happy. Somebody else cleaning up, that makes me happy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know. Let's see. Spending time with family. You know, I love it when I have time to just spend with my daughter. And, you know, I love it when I can spend a sweet moment with my son. With my parents, especially I love it when my parents, myself, and my brother all get together and we talk about like past memories, funnies, you know, things that maybe Papa did, because like I said, he was an animated character. So, yeah, There's just some things. And y'all make me happy. Have you had a facelift, Botox, or fillers? And what's your honest opinion of these? I don't even have to answer that first question. It's pretty obvious that I have not had Botox, fillers, or what? A facelift? Yeah, you can tell by this face that I haven't had any work done. I don't have to answer that. What's your honest opinion of these? You know, you do you. You do you. I don't judge what other people do. That is totally up to them. First of all, I don't have the type of, first of all, I don't have the bank account to have a whole bunch of stuff done to myself. Second of all, I'm a chicken. I'm afraid of the pain. Would I get some things done? I'll tell you what I would get done. I want braces. I want braces in the worst way. You know, I'm going to be 53 next month, and I am tired of having crooked teeth. If I could find funds to get me some even fast braces, 9 months, I would like to have straight teeth. And the other thing I would change if I could, and if I knew it didn't hurt and I had the funds, I would have all this texture erased. I've had these acne scars and they're pits. You know, you don't see it as bad as what it is. It's pittage. And I would love to have that kind of smoothed out. So those are the two things. So yeah, if you can afford it and you have the guts and you want to do it, do it. You know, I don't begrudge anyone for doing anything that will make them happy. Okay, number 7, fill in the blank. I wish I was more blank. I wish I was more patient. I am very impatient. It is really hard for me to wait for anything. And the other thing, I would say patient and relaxed. I would love to feel relaxed. I don't feel relaxed even when I'm sleeping. I am tense. I am uptight. I don't even realize that I'm tensing up at all times. There is times where I will be laying down to sleep. And, you know, right before you fall asleep and you're semi-aware and all of a sudden I'm starting to like release and I think, I didn't even realize I was that tense. I'm very uptight and I don't like to be uptight. Absolutely not. I do not want to be that way. I would love to find a way not to be that way. But y'all, the reason that I'm that way is a natural occurrence because of having a son with autism for 34 years. I've always had to be on guard. So I mean, he's severely autistic, so he doesn't understand caution or danger. He doesn't understand danger. He doesn't understand danger, and he used to be very aggressive and violent. And let's see. So I've always had to be on guard, you know, make sure that he's not going to bite me or pinch me or, you know, strike out and hit me. I've always had to be aware so that I could deflect. So I'm fast. I'm very fast. I've learned to be very fast. My reaction time is very fast because of that. But he hasn't been aggressive in a long time. It's very, very, very rare. And it's usually if he gets that way, oh, he could take me down, let me tell you. But if he gets that way, it's something is hurting him. Something is wrong somewhere. Because he doesn't just do that. He's a very sweet boy. Man. Boy to me always, but man. And the danger, you know, when cooking, I mean, he would just grab something while I was cooking out of the skillet. I mean, that's major burns there. So yeah, I've always had to make sure he's going to be safe in his environment. Make sure that something's, you know, nothing's out of his reach. He's 6 feet tall. Let me tell you, that's difficult. You know, if he grabs something, I've got to get to it quick. If he will put anything in his mouth. I remember one Christmas, he took a, what is that called? Blown glass ornament off of my mom and dad's tree. We had never seen him do anything like that. And he was eating it. He was chewing it up. And you know, thank the Lord that he sends extra guardian angels to surround that child, because he didn't even get one cut in his mouth. And it was just, yeah. So he has busted a window out of his bedroom and just escaped when he was young. He used to climb. He was a climber when he was young. And it was nothing to that fast find him on top of the refrigerator or on the very tippy top of your kitchen cabinets. He would get up there. I mean, your decks, he would get up on the railing and walk it. But I will say he had the balance of a cat back then. He never fell, not one time. But still, that's why I'm uptight. That's why. Okay, and number 8. What is your all-time can't live without beauty product? I am not the person to ask. Let's put it this way. I am on the hunt for my all-time favorite beauty products. It's a journey, and I'm constantly trying new makeups and constantly not liking them. So I don't have that yet. I would love to have a full arsenal of can't live without beauty products. I would love that. I don't feel like I've really found those. Of course, I haven't tried a lot. I don't fuss that much. I'm trying to learn how to fuss a little bit. I watch some YouTube videos, but I've always just slapped it on my face and just went on. So I guess I will say for right now, Thrive Cosmetic, cause as in good cause, Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension Mascara, which is a tubing mascara. That would be my all-time favorite so far. And last, number 9 is, what are 3 words you live by? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'll just tell you a few. You are enough. You are enough. Absolutely. You are enough. I'm going to do an apostrophe here, so it's 3 words instead of 4. Life's better laughing. It just is, y'all. It's better. It's better when you're laughing. And choose your heart. I've been really thinking about that a lot lately, because whenever you make a change in your life, that's a difficult change, difficult for you. And that could be just starting a new habit. I mean, whatever, everything is difficult until you become better at it, right? So like if you start something new, it's going to be difficult for a while. So for instance, y'all know I just got back on program and I'm trying to get my mindset just perfect. Not perfect. I'm trying to get my mindset right. I mean, absolutely right. So I have been thinking, choose your hard, choose your hard, choose your hard, because people say, it's hard. It's hard to eat healthy. It's hard to change your diet. It's hard not to eat this, that, and the other that you love. Okay, it is. You're right. It is. It is hard. But guess what else is hard? Being overweight's hard. Hurting when you're getting out of bed or getting out of a seated position because you just don't have the energy or the capability. Being embarrassed that you can't, paint your toenails. That's hard. Getting winded after just like walking for 30 seconds when everybody else around you is fine and you're just panting. That's hard. Being overweight is hard. Being out of shape is hard. Changing things in your life to become better, yeah, that's hard. But which hard do you want? Choose your hard. They're both hard. Choose which one. See what I mean? So I've been using that in a lot of different areas. I have an itch on my hand if you see me moving a lot. It's itching. I don't know why. I know that this is supposed to mean, the right hand itching is supposed to mean you're going to meet somebody new. I don't know about the top though. So yeah, choose your hard. Life's better laughing, and you are enough. Y'all, that was fun. That was fun. I was a little nervous. because I thought I'm not going to be able to come up with any of these answers, but I just went off the cuff and what I think that's a lot more authentic if you don't think about it, just off the cuff and your impulsive answers. So I would love for y'all to let me know, you know, some of the answers or all of the answers. You can answer all of them if you want down below, but you know, it's a way that we can get to know each other better, which is always so fun and so cool, but you know, things that you wouldn't necessarily think to talk about. So yeah, I thought it was fun. So any of my YouTuber friends out there, tag, you're it. Come on now. Come on. Come on, Deneen. Come on, Melissa. Melissa's on a hiatus right now, but Melissa, if you're watching, when you get back, I want you to do the grown-ass woman tag, and you don't have to say ass if you don't want to. Okay? And Deneen from Deneen's Fashion, she's another one of my friends. We've been chit-chatting back and forth a lot lately. She is fun, y'all. Come on, Deneen. Let me see. Let me see your answers. And any other YouTubers out there that happen upon my video, tag you're it. All right. So I hope you enjoyed it. A little fun here and there. I like to throw in a fun video once in a while. So until we meet again, y'all, Godspeed and many blessings. Bye.